Yo guys, what's going on? Geo be back with another Geoguessr video. This is episode 9 of me and O's race to champion ranking Geoguessr solo duels. Last week we stayed in Master 1, which is what we've been kind of doing for the last few weeks. And I'm not quite sure what I need to do to get out of Master 1 to get up to these top 3 positions where you do get promoted. It seems like it's pretty consistently around the 1200 rating range, so we're going to need to improve a game. I've played quite a lot this week. Unfortunately, I did actually have a glitch happen. This might sound like me lying, but I don't know what happened. Like my browser froze, and it was like auto queuing games that I just wasn't playing in, so I just lost them all in like 2 rounds, and that was like 4 or 5 games. So it's been a little unfortunate, but that means that our rating's lower than it should be. So that means we should win all our games. So let's get right into it. Should just be in Kenya here first of all. These like a weird style of palm tree, I guess, maybe. Could indicate somewhere more coastal. I'm just gonna guess over here. It might be over just by the big I don't know, it's just down here actually. Because it might be over by the big lake over here. Lake Victoria, but no. Actually, it was very dry to be fair. This is gonna be the Italian zebra sign. I couldn't remember if it was Italy or Romania at first. I think both have, it's something to do with the border and the corners. They both use the same kind of like 5 stripes and this kind of man on it, I think. But this should be Italy, given the language as well. Yep, short plates as well. Double blue, short front plates at the very least. Should be more northern, I'd imagine, with the hills, but there's definitely hills elsewhere in Italy, not all the way north. Oh, I should maybe know the state flags. I mean, I probably should. Unfortunately, my guest didn't register there last time. My browser keeps freezing again, which is a bit annoying. Well, it's registered it now, which is brilliant. I mean, not even where I want it to be. But it's fine, we'll take a bit of damage there. This one's going to be Israel. Black car, long antenna, yellow plates, yellow outer line, driving right, northern hemisphere, all would just lead you towards Israel. This should just be, right. Oh, it's frozen again. I might just have to restart my... computer and see if anything fixes. This is a bit annoying. I think it's frozen again. I think I've got a guest down though, so hopefully this, yeah. I mean, we're closer, I guess, so we'll take that. But it's gonna be tough to get back from here. Russia. Probably more west. We've got like these A-frame poles. You can definitely see them more eastern as well. Vegetation-wise, maybe feels quite similar to Poland. These trees feel kind of Polish, these birch ones. Maybe just go over here. It's a fairly standard Western Russia hedge, but I guess we will be further, and it's not game just. We're alive on 69 health, which isn't maybe the best spot to be in. Especially not in a small obvious country such as, I mean, I'm assuming this is Ireland, yeah? Yeah, I mean, that's a white backplate. We've got some classic Gaelic some classic Gaelic script, which could maybe lean you further west, maybe towards like a Limerick. But really, this is just going to come down to luck here. Ireland's not the most region guessable country, and it's very recognizable, so there's a high chance that Lost Llama here does get the country correct, but hopefully we can be closer. We are close here. The western click was correct. It was a little more north, but all that really mattered there was surviving. I need a big country now to hopefully allow us to survive, and I think we've got the biggest country of them all. With that obviously being Russia. We've got black car, long antenna. I don't really know what that means. It definitely could be It definitely could be quite eastern. I don't really know what Eastern Russia looks like. I know there's a lot of stuff, like if you look at the trees, I'm just generally quite bad at Russia. Maybe these wooden houses feel more western to me. I don't see any Siberian larches, I don't think. But I don't know. Alright, I'd probably go western. This is probably a bad guess. I probably went to north. Yeah, that'll be game. Because of the multis. Unfortunately, it was more west, I guess. But yeah. Unfortunate with the game obviously freezing there. First round here, maybe looking like Turkey, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, it's Turkish bollard as well. Turkish language, Turkish bollard. Red reflecting the guardrail. Can also be Turkey. He's in Greece though, so we'll do a bit of damage there, which is nice. On to the next one here. We've got Indo, I think, with these plates. Yeah, driving left as well. These are not North Sumatra. I think North Sumatra poles are uneven insulators, but with an even crossbar. This crossbar is obviously not even, so it's a lot longer on the. I think it's a lot longer on the left side. I think. I mean, maybe it's North Sumatra. I mean, given how it looks, I don't even think North Sumatra would be the worst. It didn't really feel like it. Like, I'll go South Sumatra, or I'll go in Lantern, I guess, just because it's a bit more of a hedge. It's actually South Sulawesi there. We'll take a good chunk of damage. Who's guessing South of Kalimantan? It is a lot closer. That looks to be a holy pole, but then again, this is I believe, a train track. And while a holy pole would mean Guajarat, or I don't know how you say it. I don't see why it would be pronounced in like a Spanish way. But anyway, well, it would be that. I've definitely seen, I think, holy poles on railways in other states, such as apparently West Bengal, which is where we are and what we lose on. So yeah, a little unfortunate there. I don't think we played awfully. I mean, India was quite hard. I don't know if there is. I don't think there's any language. Up against I'll be here. Hopefully, we actually quite need to win this one. Obviously, 2 losses today. One of which was maybe not fully my fault. That most recent one. I can't really complain at anything. So it's gonna be Kyrgyzstan with Northwest. Probably looking at this, given how vast this looks. Mountains on the north side, which definitely fits. This is probably 5Kable for a better player, which is not me. So we're going kind of southwest, northeast, and it's curving towards the east. I mean, honestly, this does kind of fit. We've got kind of a little town. And I don't like it, probably is wrong, but who knows? It was wrong. We're not far off. Obviously, he is very close as well, given we've got quite an obvious round. On to the next one, we've got these classic, like, Baltic, maybe Lithuanian A-frame poles. The Lithuanian bollards here, definitely going to be in Lithuania. I'll probably just go for the middle click. He's in Latvia. We'll be close there. Again, nice bit of damage there, nothing too substantial, but we'll take it. We've got the low set camera here with the wide blur. Swiss bollards as well as the kind of short plates. Is that short? Do they use short plate? I guess they do use short plates in Switzerland. Definitely non-EU plates is what I was kind of going for there. We've got some pines, but I guess it could really be anywhere. Sort of. I wouldn't have said we're fully in the Alps, maybe. Yeah, I guess we are actually, but we are still close to them. Quite insignificant damage there. That was the word I was looking for. And on to the next one here. We've got these like, I don't know what they are. But we've got the tall A poles here, which is common in West Cape. So I guess we'll click kind of over here. Definitely feels somewhat green, which maybe see more south, kind of near Cape Town. He's up by Lesotho. It is just by Cape Town here, so we'll do a good chunk of that, a substantial chunk of that. No, a significant chunk of damage this time. Anyway, UK here, Chestnut Avenue. Definitely feels British. Sign is on the right, but that's just gonna be because well, there's a lamppost on that side, so it's just easier to put it on that. Chestnut Avenue. I don't really know where that could be. Maybe Chestnut could be near Chester, which is over here. Yeah, so I'll click in Chester. Could definitely be wrong though. I mean, yeah, we'll likely be wrong. It is more south of England there by Oxford. Will be further. It's not too serious. This is gonna be Bangladesh here. 21 kilometers to 100 kilometers to Bogura would be. Mean that you look at the further place, it's generally gonna be more obvious. It'll be a bigger place, yeah. Bogura's here. And that's 100 kilometers, maybe to. We're probably north of that, I guess. Yeah, we are north. I didn't click far enough, but we're only a lot closer there. See, is Instaguessing obviously not wanting me to find this information. It's not enough because it's quite obvious, which is why sometimes you need to balance out guessing quickly with using key information that you do have. That's what I'd say. Anyway, this should be Romania with this holy pole. Got the flag on the antenna, which is common in Romania. Definitely seeable in like Hungary, Romania, Bulgaria, and a couple other countries which I can't remember. I'm just gonna go for the middle click here and hope for the best. Looks like he did the same thing. We'll both be fairly close here. So him a little closer, but not going to be the end of the world for me here. On to the next one. We've got these cacti. Maybe feel quite. I was going to say maybe a little Mexican, but I'm getting a little Botswanan vibe from this. I think we're driving on the right though, so I'd probably discount that. This is a tough one. I actually don't know where we are. I guess you go Mexico, but it's like a weird Mexico, if it is. It's actually, oh, it's Colombian desert, and his, dare I say it, his poor guess in his poor Mexican guess, because obviously that was not really going to be Yucatan there when it's looking like that. So yeah, his poor guess has led to him being a lot closer when it's in Colombia, which is fine. And I believe this is, now correct me if I'm wrong, this is just something I picked up myself. Red car, I see it a lot in Slovakia. I don't think I've ever seen it in Czechia, not that I've remembered. So I'm going to say this is Slovakia. He's on the border. It is Slovakia. I don't know if red cars not found in Czechia and Slovakia or something. Out of those, so obviously you can see it in like Ukraine, Bulgaria, Russia and stuff as well. But yeah, it was in Slovakia again there. He's down to 295 health, but really doesn't really matter when we get an America. I'm gonna go for like a quite eastern click here, but it's actually Canada there. He will be a little, I'm gonna say a little closer, but it equated to almost all my health, so it's looking like it's a very close game here. And this should be Greece then. So I guess we're what, region guessing Greece to see who wins this game. Okay, these poles feel quite like tall for even being wooden poles. Big mountain to the east. Very tall wooden poles are common on the Greek islands, I believe, but then could maybe be Crete here. I really don't see the point in committing to this though, because realistically he's gonna click like here, and he's closer as anywhere else in Greece and wins, unless it's like one of these islands, which is fairly unlikely. There's no like information here that I've just not been looking at, because I would have actually expected him to have guessed by now, which he has not done. So I'm probably gonna go like here. That way I've got like that way I think I'll be closer if it's on Crete, which is what I would kind of sort of think. But I've also got a chance with the rest of the country. It's not Crete. It's one of the islands. I guess the meta was correct, and we are closer. A bit lucky, but I'm not complaining really. I don't feel I played too well today, which is fine. You're not going to play well every time. Just one of them things, eh? Oh, and the game freezing always doesn't help. He's guessed. Yeah, okay. Well, that's really not ideal. You know what? I still think I could win this. It's just not gonna be easy. I mean, which it never really is easy. This is Cyrillic, so this would probably be Bulgaria then. Kind of dry, so I guess I don't know. It's like maybe like more southern kind of. Yeah, I'd assume with this, looking at these hills feel very. These hills feel very Bulgarian. They feel quite similar to the ones in that Impossible Locations Boomer Challenge from the other week. He's in Turkey though, so we are closer. Yeah, I think it's a similar location, but obviously that one was like in the air. It was like you just looking over all the hills. Okay, this should be. I mean, it's Europe somewhere. Do you go Baltics? It doesn't feel fully Baltic to me, but then again, I mean, I'm gonna go Poland, I guess. It was Baltics with Latvia there. Luckily, we did click very close in Poland, so we'll be doing another big chunk of damage. This game's kind of back in the mix here. There's actually a little Swiss flag on that plane. This doesn't feel like this isn't Switzerland though, I don't think, unless I'm crazy. I mean, it doesn't feel like. No, it does not feel like low cam, but you obviously, believe it or not, planes do move around. But this does feel German, I guess. So probably I'll go over here, kind of near, like kind of like southernish Germany. But yeah, obviously the plane will have to fly to somewhere, so it's not always gonna be in Switzerland, is it? We're using Belgium, and it is gonna be southern Germany here. Another 600 damage is nothing to be poked at, I guess. I don't think that's I don't think that's what I'm saying. Nothing to complain about, I guess. And this, we've got quite a long antenna. And we've got this classic faded center line. Now, faded double center line would almost certainly mean Greece. Oh, we've got a rift. I was going to say, single line wouldn't as commonly mean Greece. Plus, this concrete pole feels quite weird for Greece. They commonly use they use wooden poles quite commonly. Now this could be Albania or Montenegro. It's going to be Albania here. It'll be a little closer, but only 200 damage, so it won't really be too significant there. And on to the next one. We are in where? We've got these sort of Australia, Turkey bollards, which you also see in the Netherlands and Romania. But this is just Turkey now. I mean, it doesn't feel that Turkish, but yeah, we've got there, and this is a minaret, which is part of a mosque here, which are extremely common in Turkey, I've noticed. So definitely feels western with these red tiled roofs. It feels quite green. Ooh. Okay, he's going closer again there, but again we are surviving. If we're just running up the multis here, that's all we really need to do. Is this low cam? Yeah, this is low cam. I guess it's Japan then, yeah. Okay. Yeah, we've got Japanese on that pole as well. I'm trying to look at the poles to see if there's any. I know a bit of pole met in Japan. There's a palm tree, which is a bit weird for Japan. Definitely common in Okinawa. But if you think I'm guessing Okinawa off this, then it is delusional. I mean, it actually does. I'm gonna go south, like here, I guess. Nice, good guess there, and that is enough to win the game. We've won it on Japan, just where the disaster started. So yeah, I guess fairly decent. I think we played it right, given the technical issues. It's not bad for today. 4 games, 2 wins. It's alright. So yeah, that's probably all I'll play for. I mean, I'll maybe play a couple more duels this week, but I definitely won't. Actually, I didn't realize how far down relegation zone was. It was never really a threat, was it? That'll be it from me. If you did enjoy today's video, like I said earlier, drop a like and subscribe down below. So yeah, that's been Joby, and we'll see you guys next time.